Hey, how's it going, everybody? Back with another kayak walkthrough, and it's on the iconic Jackson Mayfly. This boat comes in at 12 feet 8 inches long and 35 inches wide. And if you're a fly fisherman, this is a platform you definitely need to check out. If you want to do a mixture of fly fishing and bass fishing, it absolutely can conquer both of those elements as well. If you want to sneak it down some rivers, go to lakes, ponds, and do flats fishing, this boat has a lot to offer. So let's check it out. As Justin comes on forward, we'll showcase some of the elements for you and what you can expect out of this type of a platform. Fly rod holders everywhere, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's start up at the nose. Up front, your grab handle, and this is one of the very first unique elements to it as well. Your fly rod holder has a slot for the butt of your rod, just like that, to hold it. So when you're wade fishing or anything like that, it'll hold your rod and you can come back and retie line and everything like that. And then you just grab it and then you start fly fishing again. Your kayak is drifting behind you. Next, the hatch system. Placement here for your paddle. Latches, you open it up. You have a little tub insert to store a little bit of gear right up on top. If you want to get full access, boom, all the way in. You can go do an overnight or camping trip. But if you're just a day tripper, put your little tackle box right up on top there and go. Look at the huge gasket. Very, very tight water seal. Press it down, latch hatches up and over. This kayak has all aluminum trim as far as the rail systems. All the rails everywhere are aluminum. Really, really nice feature there. Stand assist strap goes in right here. Then we come into the main working space right here. So we're gonna have rod tip protectors fully built in for up to 9-foot fly rods, and we'll show you that set up in the stern as well. Aluminum rails once again. And the big key component to this system is no snags. So you'll notice it's a completely different foot brace system. There are no pegs to get when you're stripping line to have it tangle on stuff. And this is fully adjustable. You just loose it forward and back. You do have transducers. If you want to run one, it's actually right up underneath here, and then you can mount your battery inside this here and keep all your wires contained, and then mount your monitor right here if you want to run something like that. And one other elements that this offers, right here, right in front of your seat, if you're kayaking and you want access to your fly rod very quickly, you have a rod reel holder right there. And if you look at this placement right here, it's got a slot to come in and hold your line so it's not wiggling around. And when you're ready to roll, you pick up your rod, pop that out, and then now you're starting to fishing once again. So another added benefit to the fly fishing components of this platform. Full deck grip kit system here, so you get a lot of grip, big standing platform. If you say, hey, I don't want this, get rid of it. It's just 2 thumb bolts. You remove it, and you have this whole deck space clean and clear. Then we get to the side panel pockets here, so bungees, so you come in here and put tackle box placements right here. Next, we get to the seat system. This is Jackson's high-low seat. You can go down if you want lower stability, high for ease ability to stand. I'm a big fan of this. I'm always riding my Jacksons in the high personally. And this is on an 8-inch throw for trim. So this whole system can be slid backwards to offset your trim to get more standing platform by 8 inches. Secondly, this is Jackson's highest seat ever produced. It's nearly 13 inches from the front and then 10.5 to the back, which gives you a 2 to 2.5 inch drop. So it actually angles you back and cradles your butt really, really comfortable and gives you a lot of support here on the back of your thighs. This is Jackson's best seat to date. Next, we will come back here to the stern area. Like I said earlier, if you're a traditional fisherman, you can absolutely buy one of these and go do it, as it has flush mounts here and utilize all the other features. If you're a fly fisherman, this is where it gets into the nitty-gritty and why this boat's so special. This has dedicated, built-in 9-foot plus fly rod holsters. And you're just gonna loop them up and over, pull your fly rod out, and you're good to go. And then to put it back in, you line it up into the tube up front, drop it in, bungee hook up and over, and your reels are locked down. The beauty of that system is they're all just a couple inches off the deck, so you can go in low-hanging branches, trees, rivers. None of that's going to affect it as it's tucked up and away. Secondly, we can also aim them backwards. So if you want, you can hook it into here, drop it down low. Now you have backwards facing rod holders for your fly rods as well. Another unique system as well for this type of a platform. So it's multi-purpose depending on your needed setup. You just rotate it out and it's free in that position. Once again, we have all aluminum track systems. So if you said, hey, I'd rather run a Yak Attack system, you can put a Yak Attack fly rod holster right here, mount it in, shoot it backwards if you so desired. All the bungee system, quick release, so you can get rid of it completely, move it wherever you want it. It's all track mounted. We got another aluminum track rail here if you want to run camera mounts to get that straight over the top angle. Then we get to the stern hatch. This gives you a little bit more storage in the inside, or if you want to run electronics, light kits, or if you're camping, you can stuff a few more bags of gear down in here. Once again, really good rubber gasket. Latch hatches up and over. Then we get to the stern. This is your mold-in handle over here. Your drain plug's on the left-hand side. And then this can do mini power pull, or you can do traditional mini power pull motor attachment systems like Torqeedo, Newport, Bixby, and those type of companies. So you can motorize if you want, and I would just recommend doing a stick steer system. Now you can go and cruise the flats and stuff like that at 5-6 miles an hour, cover a lot of ground, get out with your fly rods or your traditional rods, and go have a lot of fun. One other thing I want to mention is the lower volume of the sidewalls here. And you can see that the cut down from here, from the nose, so the nose can handle more volume for waves, and then they cut it down so you get less wind resistance for the lakes and the coastal applications, so on and so forth. So that's the Jackson Mayfly. If you're a fly fisherman, this is definitely one you need to add to the list to check out. Even if you're a traditional fisherman and you do 50-50, you know, this might be your #1 choice because it can do everything you want to throw at it as far as the fishing world goes. If you have any questions, let me know. As always, appreciate you coming and hang out with us. We'll catch you guys in the next one.